Hey everyone, hope everybody's okay and having a fab day. I just want to introduce myself really. My name is Laura J. Stevens and I want to be basically giving you advice, basically life tips, life experiences that I've had along my journey. Now, I am 33 years old and I've had quite an experience with life so far, and I just thought what better way to do this and just to put it out there on the internet and help other people, help as many people as I possibly can. I've had quite an up and down life, and when I was younger, all I did was kind of say, why me, why me, why is everything bad happening to me? And I got in with the wrong people, I got in with the wrong crowd, I got in with the wrong boyfriends, and they were all dicks, looking back. But it's kind of made me who I am today, and I feel like I'm at this kind of stage now where I can help other people. If anybody was feeling like me at the start, then I've got, tips and hints and support of how to help you through this. Now, I picked the wrong guys because I attracted them guys. I attracted them, and without even realising it. But we'll get onto that. I was in a bad place. I come from a really good family. I come from a great home. My mother and both dads. I'm fortunate enough to have two dads. I've got a stepdad and my biological dad. And they adore me and they do everything that they possibly can for me. And my mum does as well. My brothers, my sisters. I've had a great life being a child, in my childhood. But as I kind of grew up, like I say, I was in the wrong crowd. I was meeting the wrong people. That time when you start smoking and you start drinking, I was that kind of girl. And that kind of anxiety that I got from that, and the depression that came from that, being at such a young age, led me to my further life, and I kind of attracted more negativity, because that's not me, and that's not the kind of person I was. But because I was younger, I was trying to find myself. And as life went on, I basically couldn't find my way at all. It took me years to find my way from a dead-end job to a dead-end job, and I'm an ambitious person. I love the things that I do. I'm very passionate about the things that I do. But I was in a dead-end world. It was just dead. I had dead emotion, and I realised only recently, well, the last 2 years of my life, recently, that I attracted those things. And I'm a massive, massive believer in the law of attraction. And I think it's slowly starting to come about on YouTube and the internet. People are starting to realise more and more that the law of attraction works. It truly, truly works. So I always knew there was something out there, but I didn't know what. I'm a very spiritual person. I've always known that since from a young age, but I didn't know how to find my feet or find my way, or really I didn't really look on the internet or YouTube either. And it wasn't until about 2 years ago that I fell into a company that kind of saved my life. I was in another dead-end relationship, and I was looking for something massive, something to change my life. And the company that I fell into changed my life. Well, not the company itself, the views and values that came with it. So I'm not with that company anymore. I'm kind of growing as a person now without that company, because I don't feel like I need that. I've grown as a person, so I'm not trying to sell you anything if that's what you think. So you can carry on listening if you are interested. The kind of thing that it helped me see was the law of attraction, and to better yourself and watch motivational videos and be the best version you possibly can of yourself. And I never saw that back then. I never saw that I am a good person and I have value and I can give value to other people and advice to other people. I just wallowed in it for so long, and it really, really got me into a bad place for years, like depression. Looking back, when you connect the dots together, I knew I was in depression, but I didn't do anything about it. Now, a lot of people, I was 18 then. And a lot of people don't realise that they're in depression. They just feel like, oh, I'm just having a bad day. And I couldn't even go out the house. It was that bad. I could not even go out the house. I didn't even want to get on a bus, because I felt like people were looking at me and things like that. And I had no idea why I was feeling like that. But I was young. Looking back, I was so young. And realising that so many different negative things that came in my life. When I left home, this was... I wasn't in control of my own life. I couldn't control it as much as I thought I was. I definitely wasn't. So, you know, this is another story that I could do quite a few videos on the aspects of my life and how I controlled it and how I managed it. But this is just like an introduction of who I am, really. And for the past 2 years, I've literally been studying law of attraction, studying positivity, studying affirmations, and I can't tell you how much this has changed my life. It's literally turned it around. I tell you what, if I didn't find this, I basically wouldn't be living. I'd be existing. And you know what? You only get one life. You get one life. It's not a rehearsal. You've got to make your life happen. If you have desires to be somebody, or you have desires that you want to do a certain, you know, you want to have desires to be a certain, you know, job, you know, a career-minded person, then go for it. Go for it with all your might. Because I tell you what, whatever you think about, you bring about. If you're thinking to yourself that you want to be, a singer, or you want to be a doctor, or you want to be something that you feel like in the back of your mind, you don't feel like you're quite good enough, do it. Write it down on paper. Say that you believe in what you can do, because everybody, once you put your mind to it, can be anything that you want. We can create the life that we clearly, truly desire, and it works. I mean, the amount of people that are on YouTube now, or the internet, and they're, you know, discovering law of attraction. You can call it what you like. Sometimes law of attraction sounds a bit woo-woo, and it sounds a bit religious or whatever. It clearly isn't. It's how you perceive it. So you could call it the universe. I like to call it the universe, because we're all energy, and you know, it doesn't have to be God or anything like that. It can be your God. So I do believe in God as well, but I also believe in the universe. I believe in the energy that's around us, and I truly, truly believe that this has changed my life. Even if you don't believe in stuff like this, at least take in the positivity of your life, because if you are positive, when you wake in the morning, watch some mindset, some motivational videos, count your blessings, count how, you know, how the the gratitude, you know, what you absolutely are grateful for in the mornings. I basically write down three or five things that I am grateful for every day, and it'll kind of make you in that positive mind, that mindset that you need for the day, because it's said the first 20 minutes of your morning will determine how your rest of the day goes. So if you sit there and watch the news, or you watch the newspaper, you read the newspaper, most of it, let's face it, is negative, isn't it? I mean, yes, we've got some terrible things going on in our world right now. We really, really have. But what I'm saying is, see it, be aware of it, but leave it there. Do your own thing, because if you start focusing on bad things in your life, on everybody else's life, you're going to attract that kind of life to you. You're going to attract that negativity to you. So if you sit there and think, be positive, do some affirmations in the mirror, say how beautiful you are, because everybody is beautiful. No matter what you think, everybody is beautiful on this planet. Everyone has their own individual uniqueness to them. And I believe once you are positive, it changes the rest of your day. So you're going to have challenges. You're going to have challenges come to you, and they're going to fly at you. And it's how you determine what you do to that, how you react to them things coming to your life. So like back in the day, I would be negative about something coming in my life, and I'd be like, oh, why me? Why is this happening to me? Oh my God, poor me. And then without me realising it, I'm attracting all the crap again, all the negativity to me, and I didn't know. And I used to think to myself, why am I attracting all this stuff? But the last 2 years has changed my life, and I don't think it's too late for me. I'm 33 years old, and I've got the rest of my life to look forward to. It is amazing to feel that positivity really does change your life. It is what you think about. What you think about, you bring about. And every time that I've been, grateful in the morning, I have done yoga. Yoga's another way of being positive. You don't have to know what you're doing. I just basically take it off YouTube and I'll watch that, and I'll get my beginners from that. I'll get my beginners sort of help from that, and it really keeps you mindful. I used to be a person that worried if I had nothing to worry about. My mum would vouch for that. I worried if I had nothing to worry about, and that is not a good way to live your life. It's stressful, and stressful is a killer. So I knew that I had like 1,000 thoughts going through my mind constantly, 100%, all the time. I would have to think about what I was wanting for dinner, or what this person thought of me. And you know what? That isn't life. So yoga basically keeps my mind at peace, and it makes me focus on my breathing, and with that you are kind of meditating to be mindful and on the ground, and that allows more thoughts and more ideas to come into your mind, and that's only going to get better and better. Your life will start changing. It doesn't happen overnight, and literally this is why I'm doing my YouTube channel now. 2 years later of changing my life, and I'm still changing my life. I'm still on my journey. But if I can help other people along this journey and take you with me, then I would love to do that. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel. And yeah, I'm going to be making videos every other day, really, every 2 to 3 days, and give my experience to other people that I really possibly can. So I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I will speak to you soon. Peace out.